Living with purpose, not reacting to the waves. In the modern world, we are constantly bombarded with distractions, opinions, and frustrations that pull us away from our true purpose. Social media, news cycles, even random encounters. Everything demands a reaction. The trick is to remain indifferent to the noise. Marcus Aurelius didn't waste his energy on things he couldn't control. He didn't let his emotions control him. Instead, he focused on his purpose, his duty to his people, his role as a leader, and his commitment to the cultivation of virtue. Just like the constant ebb and flow of the ocean, life will throw all sorts of waves at us: misfortunes, disappointments, obstacles. The key is to navigate them with composure, not be swept away by them. Stoicism teaches us to engage with life fully, but only with what we can control. The power of indifference in a modern context. Imagine receiving criticism at work. In the past, you might have been hurt, defensive, or angry, but with the Stoic approach, you simply pause and assess. What can I learn from this? What can I control? You detach from the emotional sting and focus on how to improve, to act on what you can control. This is not coldness. This is wisdom. This is strength. Or consider a situation like a global crisis or a viral outbreak. What might Marcus Aurelius have done? Instead of succumbing to fear or frustration over what he could not control, he would focus on the actions within his power, ensuring safety, offering guidance, doing what is necessary to protect his people, and maintain the virtue of leadership. It's a calm, rational approach in the face of the uncontrollable. Indifference doesn't mean apathy. A common misconception about the Stoic philosophy of indifference is that it leads to apathy, a cold, emotionless approach to life. But nothing could be further from the truth. Marcus Aurelius did not advocate for detachment from life's joys, struggles, or responsibilities. Instead, he advocated for wisely choosing where to invest your emotional energy. By focusing on what you can control, you can engage with the world in a way that is deeply fulfilling but not draining. For example, rather than reacting with anger to a rude comment, a Stoic would reflect on why it bothered them and whether it is truly worth their emotional energy. In relationships, this means letting go of minor irritations and focusing on the deeper, more meaningful aspects of connection. In professional settings, it's about focusing on actions that align with your values, not getting bogged down in petty distractions or the uncontrollable actions of others. Finding true freedom through indifference. In today's world, we are surrounded by noise, notifications, advertisements, endless streams of information, and constant demands for our attention. Learning to filter this out by practicing indifference to things we cannot control is the key to personal freedom. It's about choosing where to place your attention and not letting external pressures define your happiness. By practicing indifference, you are not rejecting life, but embracing it in a more deliberate and mindful way. Instead of reacting to every external pressure, you begin to choose your path. You start living not at the mercy of life's waves, but as the master of your own ship. This is the Stoic way, to be fully engaged, but not emotionally entangled. Cultivating inner peace in a chaotic world. The power of indifference is also the power to cultivate inner peace. In a world where we are bombarded by chaos, the Stoic approach teaches us to step back and find stillness within. Once we recognize that we cannot control everything, we free ourselves from the anxiety of trying to do so. What we control is how we respond, and this brings us strength, peace, and resilience. We can look at daily challenges, whether it's stress at work, traffic jams, family disagreements, and choose not to be overwhelmed. Instead, we act with wisdom, engaging where we can, and letting go of the rest. By practicing Stoic indifference, we build resilience, not by denying life's difficulties, but by accepting them and choosing how we will respond. This is how we turn challenges into opportunities for growth. The Stoic philosophy of indifference teaches us the freedom of change, the ability to adapt and adjust without losing our essential nature. Like a tree bending in the wind, we can sway with life's challenges, but remain rooted in our core values. Change is a constant, but transformation, where we lose touch with our true selves, is to be avoided. By practicing Stoic indifference, we free ourselves from the grip of external circumstances. We no longer let stress, anxiety, or the unpredictability of life dictate our peace of mind. Instead, we take control of how we respond to the world. This empowers us to live with purpose, resilience, and calm, no matter what storms we face. True strength in life does not emerge from avoiding challenges or seeking comfort, but from meeting every obstacle with courage, resilience, and a calm mind. Life, with all its ups and downs, is not a mere sequence of random events, nor is it about the fleeting pursuit of external validation and material satisfaction. Rather, life is an ongoing opportunity to refine and master the self, to develop discipline, persistence, and unwavering determination from within. Each moment, whether filled with success or failure, presents an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with our true purpose. How we respond to the experiences life brings is what shapes our destiny. The Stoic mindset teaches us that we are not defined by the circumstances we face, but by how we meet those circumstances. The challenge, then, is to respond with wisdom, self-control, and integrity, choosing to see every event as an opportunity for growth, regardless of how it may initially appear. In the pursuit of personal mastery, we must quiet the noise around us, our fears, our doubts, and the distractions that constantly try to pull us away from our highest self. In a world full of chaos, it is easy to become swept away by the emotions of the moment. But true peace comes from learning to command our inner world. It is about understanding that the power to shape our lives lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering our own thoughts, feelings, and reactions. This is the heart of Stoic philosophy, understanding that external circumstances are outside our control, but our responses to them are within our grasp. True freedom is not found in the endless chase for more wealth, fame, or pleasure, but in the ability to free ourselves from the tyranny of desire and attachment. As the Stoics teach, when we detach from the need for external validation, we unlock the door to peace, wisdom, and inner fulfillment. True peace is a state of mind, not a state of external conditions. The power to act and create is rooted in the strength of your mindset. Life does not bend to those who are weak-willed or ruled by their emotions. The true measure of strength lies in the ability to rise above impulsive reactions and to face the inevitable hardships of life with calm determination and unwavering clarity. In the face of adversity, it is essential to remain centered, for it is only through self-control and rational thinking that we can make wise decisions. It is in moments of uncertainty and struggle that we find out who we truly are. The world may throw challenges at us, but the true measure of a person's character is how they respond to those challenges. In any storm, the Stoic ideal is to be the calm in the center of it, knowing that nothing external can disturb the peace we have cultivated within ourselves. In the quest for self-mastery, the practice of discipline is non-negotiable. Discipline is the force that keeps us steady on the path when temptation, distraction, or laziness tries to lead us astray. It is the daily commitment to doing what is right, even when we don't feel like it, even when it's difficult, even when it requires sacrifice. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built, not just in the material world, but in the world of the mind and soul. When we develop the discipline to stay true to our values and commitments, regardless of how we feel in the moment, we begin to shape our reality from the inside out.